I'm drained, physically, mentally, emotionally. I done gave you all of me, but still you couldn't devote to me. Told you about the niggas in my past and how they hurted me.
Hey you guys, what's up? And today I'm gonna be talking to you about, the standards of a woman and what you should, what you should oppose for someone else on how they treat you, on how they take care of you, of how women should have standards. Now, for me, I've always had standards, I don't want a guy that doesn't have a job. I don't want a guy that doesn't have his own car. The man I'm with now, I've been with for 2 years and 2 months. He has a car, he has a place of his own, and he has a job while I stay home and clean. And please do not judge me, because some people say, well, if you are half a woman and you have standards, you would go to work too. Thing is, I'm trying to get disability, and I'm trying to get my life together too, so that we could be able to come together and squish it all together and be able to work together as a couple. So for some women and girls, which we're only talking about women in this video, but some women have some low standards. They will go with somebody that is doing drugs, and it's not like I'm trying to judge anybody. It's just like, for women, like, we have always been raised to be happy about ourselves. Like, some people aren't happy with themselves, but most women in general are happy with themselves and have standards. Most women, like, they go for something like a relationship that they can fix, and sometimes, I'm just going to be honest with you, sometimes you can't fix that situation or fix that relationship. You can't change a man just the way you want him to be, because, let's face it, women can't change men. Just like men try not to change women, we can't change men. So, ooh, it's starting to snow. Oh my lord. Oh, hell no. But I'm just gonna set examples of, things that women shouldn't do and should do. I'm gonna use my sister as an example. She had, before this one, she's been in 7 relationships since we've found our real mom and dad. That's 2 to 3 years. She's had 7 relationships. And the people she picks are people that hang out at the park, that are drunk, on drugs, not doing nothing for themselves, don't have a job, don't do nothing for themselves. And that's exactly what I mean for high standards for women. Like, women should have standards for themselves. If I was to break up with my man now, you know what I would go for? Of course, it would take me time to heal from the relationship, but I would go for somebody. I wouldn't downgrade. I'd go for somebody at least at Popeyes or something, because I love chicken. Get me some free chicken. You know what I mean? So I would go for somebody that, has a job, has a car, has his own apartment. And nowadays, like, kids nowadays, they don't get their high school diploma. They don't do anything like that, so it's hard to be successful in this harsh world. Oh my gosh, guys, look outside. I don't know if you guys can see it. It is snowing outside. No! But, all I want to say is that if you're a woman, have standards for yourself. Don't go out there trying to, get D. You know what I mean? Don't try to go get D, and don't try to go look for a relationship. A relationship will come to you. When the right person comes to you, you will know. I know I'm not supposed to judge anybody, but I'm just kind of like, my whole family, like, except for me, my sister, my brothers, they've always picked somebody that wasn't worth it, you know, and doesn't do anything for themselves. And so is my mom. Like, my mom has picked those kind of people too. I don't understand why you don't, like, some women don't have high standards for themselves. Like, I get it, you might have self-esteem issues with yourself, but don't you want to feel good? Don't you want to be successful? Don't you want to have somebody that actually loves you instead of cheating on you and fucking other bitches and doing all that when they're with you? Or saying that you're not even with him when you are in a relationship with him and he's telling other females that no, you guys aren't together, he's single? Like, I don't know. I just think women need to set high standards for themselves nowadays, because this world is only getting more fucked up as is, and women nowadays downgrade. I'm gonna be honest with you, they downgrade to a max, and they don't act like women. Women should be able to talk about things to each other without beating each other's asses, you know what I mean? Get an understanding of how everybody feels and how each woman feels. Women nowadays need to be more mature and realize that some men are just, and some boys are just fuckboys, and you just need to go away from that situation and get somebody that's more successful. I know I may be saying shit over and over again more than once, but I'm just so ashamed of, and don't take this wrong, just don't take it wrong, but I am so ashamed of how women have low standards for themselves nowadays. It's ridiculous. Like, have some standards for yourself. Don't go walking out like a slut, because guess what? If you walk out like a slut, the fuckboys are going to come to you. And that's only going to be your fault because you let them in your life and you dress and they like it, so they're going to come and they're going to be fuckboys, and that's what they're going to do. That's what men do. They think with their head and their no-nos. So, don't go out there dressed like a hoe, okay? Social media. Act mature on social media. Don't be beefing with some other bitch because it ain't worth it, okay? Don't be on the streets fighting bitches because it's not worth it. And one thing I notice is females will fight over their man. Like, they'll have a man and he's messing with some other female, and then the females get into it. For what? Because your man don't know how to control himself? Because your man don't know how to be faithful? Like, what point is it to, you know, have beef with another bitch because he's messing with your man? Like, what point is it? If he's messing with other females and being unfaithful when you've been faithful, there's no point to dating that kind of male figure, okay? There's no point in fighting for him either by beating a bitch's ass. Like, there is no point. It is worthless. If he wants to go be a fuckboy, he's gonna be a fuckboy, okay? You can't change him, because that's one thing you cannot do. You can't change a man. You can't change the fuckboy, okay? Just have standards for yourself, women. Have standards, even if you're a girl, even if you're 13. Don't be getting pregnant. Don't be getting in relationships. Don't be doing all this bullshit. Focus on your schooling. If you're 13 to 16 or 17, you should be focused on your schooling. And focus on your damn grind and getting a job and being successful. Instead of getting pregnant, instead of being unsuccessful and fucking with fuckboys, okay? High schoolers, high school men, or boys are fuckboys. That's what I civilize them as, okay? Just, please, women, have some standards for yourself. If anything, high standards for yourself and what you expect from other people will make you more of a bossy ass bitch. Let's just say that. Make you more pride, you know, like it will make you have more pride and self-respect in yourself. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I love you guys. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.